Euraxia hoped to appease the dragons by assassinating the last dragon guard of Elsweyr. He died, but at least you acquired the Anequina Dragonhorn and avenged his death. Now if we only knew what to do with the damn thing. I know how a horn works, Fiveclaw, but this is a relic of ancient magic. I do not want to damage it before we learn the true significance of its power. I will have Tarn do more research. In the meantime, we have another matter to deal with. Cadwell's visions strike more frequently now, with more urgency. Tarn believes Zumog Foom is close to reassembling Cadwell's dismembered body. I want you to stop him. The betrayer of legend must not be reborn.
This one will find Zumog Foom and also stop the reassembly of Cadwell, the betrayer then,
Abner Tarn checks on Cadwell regularly. Find them and see if they can tell you where Zumog Foom hides. Meanwhile, I will consult with Gareshri. Review the Kunzari stories before we task Tarn with learning more about the Dragonhorn.
Do you know any more about the Dragonhorn?
A little. There was a similar relic at Starhaven Adeptorium, but I never gave it much thought. It was just there, another memento of a mostly forgotten past. The one you brought us, it bears the name of Anequina.
And what is the significance of Anequina?
Anequina is the name of our kingdom, the northern half of Elsweyr. It grew out of one of the 16 original prides and was named after my ancestor, Anequina Sharptongue. She was one of the ancient heroes, a member of Kunzari's Krajan.
You would think that this has something to do with Kunzari?
Legends and myths make up a great part of who we are, Fiveclaw. For the Khajiit, the truth of our stories is the truth, pure and simple. The return of the dragons began with the tales of Kunzari, and I expect it to end there as well.
Alright, is this Dragonhorn some part of the story though?
No. Kunzari and his company of heroes predate the arrival of the Akaviri and Tamriel. It was the Akaviri who gave rise to the Dragon Guard and revealed the secrets of the Dragonhorn. As I understand it, the Starhaven Dragonhorn was a gift.
Gift from who?
From the ancient order of the Dragon Guard, if I remember what the adept at Starhaven once told me. I assume the same is true of the Anequina Dragonhorn. It's too bad the Dragon Guard you met did not live long enough to tell you more.
Okay, so now we have to go find Cadwell and save him from himself. Oh no, he's not in here. I mean, not out there, I mean. Oh no, he's down here. Uh-oh. What are you seeing, Cadwell?
Oh, varlet! Don't you dare attach that foot to my ankle!
This is Cadwell's longest episode yet. Perhaps I can...
That's it! Time to give you knaves what for!
Bizarre visions. Dismembered bodies. I hate necromancy. Cadwell trusts you, Fiveclaw. You talk to him.
Who's there? Speak up! I'm about to teach these rapscallions a valuable lesson. And yes, I plan to make it hurt.
Cadwell, it is I.
Ah, jolly good. I could use a noble squire for the battle ahead. To battle him. Anyway, Zumog Foom has gathered the dismembered parts of the betrayer's body. I can't allow the necromancer to put me, back together.
Well, what are you seeing, Cadwell? Where is Zumog Foom?
I'm not entirely certain. It's definitely a dark, menacing cavern. Just the sort of place necromancers enjoy hanging around. Oh! Here now! Stop that! Your pardon, noble squire, but I have to go kick myself in the head.
Wait, Cadwell, wait!
I'm off to put a stop to these dastardly villains.
Tarn, can you determine where Cadwell disappeared to?
Come on.
Of all the foolish, idiotic, misguided things that Cadwell has ever done, this may be the worst of them all. He fancies himself a hero, but he's given Zumog Foom exactly what he needed.
What do you mean? What does Zumong Fu need Cadwell for? At least the show showed Cadwell.
I'm no expert on necromancy, but it's obvious that our Cadwell is the last piece Zumog Foom needs to restore the betrayer. He has all the parts of Cadwell's dismembered body, and now Cadwell has handed him the final component, his very essence.
You mean the soul?
Does a soul shriven have a soul? I have no idea how the philosophy of oblivion accounts for such things, but there must be some kernel of the original Cadwell inside the one we know. It stands to reason the necromancer would need that as well.
So how do we help Cadwell then? We don't even know where he went.
I managed to scry Cadwell's portal before it winked out. It connected to an ancient crypt in the Scar, not far from the Stitches. Head there immediately. The rest of us will make preparations and join you as soon as we can.
This one to go find Zumong Foon's lair in the Scar, all by myself, and I'll meet you when you've realized where that is.
The betrayer did terrible things to the Khajiit of old. Zumog Foom must not be allowed to return that monster to life. Do whatever you must, Walker. Whatever you must.
Garishri and I will do what we can to uncover the secrets of the Dragonhorn. Take Tarn and the others and stop Zumog Foom. The betrayer must not be restored to full power. I just wish we knew how this all ties into the plans of the dragons.
This one will enjoy putting a stop to the necromancer Zumog Foom.
We'll have them. And you?
We need to proceed cautiously where Zumog Foom is concerned. He's not only powerful, he's crafty. He won't be defeated as easily as his followers.
You took your time. Let's talk.
Alright, let's talk.
Travel never used to take this much out of me. Oh well. Now that you're here, we can begin our investigation of the crypt.
Where's Zamorak and Prefect Kello? Thought you said they were going to meet us here,
The adept and the prefect volunteered to scout ahead. They haven't returned. That means it's up to us. We must stop Zumog Foom from reanimating Cadwell the Betrayer.
You think something happened to him?
Something has prevented them from returning. I can only assume the necromancers or their undead have done them in. Where they were forestalled, we must prevail. Otherwise, Zumog Foom and the dragons get one step closer to fulfilling their plans.
I can't just give up on him.
Don't be a fool. Our first priority is to stop Zumog Foom and keep him from aiding the dragons. After that, we can worry about everything else. Provided we survive, of course.
Alright, let's go. Be more positive. By the way, hello everyone tonight. I can't tell if chat is being slow or if it's bugged, because I haven't seen anyone talk in the longest time here.
Cadwell, what happened to you?
Uh-oh. That's not Cadwell. Oh, no.
Tharn, old sport. They ripped it out of me.
No.
I'm afraid I bungled this one royally, old friend.
What's happened, Cadwell?
I opened a portal. Meant to put the villainous Zumog Foom to the sword. He got the better of me. The necromancer stole my essence, flung it to assorted ritual sites throughout the lair. Now I'm weak and my old body is being restored.
What about Zamorak and Prefect Kalo? Where are they?
The big cat and the Imperial. They arrived shortly after I did, but they didn't fare much better. I'm not sure what Zumog Foom did with them. I've just been standing here trying to recover enough strength to give it another go.
Maybe we can restore your stolen energy. Either way, you just stop this guy.
Charge me up again? Capital idea, and I agree. We can't let the betrayer join the dragons. That reminds me of a time. No. Can't think. Too weak. I'll stand with you as long as I can. Could use a bit of a lie down, though.
Get our old
I'll delay
Cadwell back.
Zumog Foom's ritual as long as I can. You take Cadwell and see if you can recover his stolen energy.
Ah, good old Abner. The nastier he treats you, the more you know he loves you.
You left us to die, Kalo.
Our blood is on your hands.
No! I won't allow you to interfere with the ritual!
Move!
Lay the flesh from your bones!
What is that, huh?
That glowing cloud. It's holding this ritual together.
Is that the Prefect?
How refreshing. Let's find the rest of me and put it back where it belongs.
Prefect?
Those soldiers were under my command. They died following my orders. Thank you for releasing me from that ordeal.
What was the purpose of that ritual,
Other than torturing me, I think it was part of a larger ritual being performed by Zumog Foom. They were using my suffering, merging it with Cadwell's energy to... I don't know, it felt like something was feeding from me, growing stronger.
Do you know what Zamorak is?
Foom's followers fell upon us the moment we entered the crypts. We never stood a chance. They dragged us in different directions and immediately began the ritual. I assume Zamorak was taken deeper into the lair.
They're gonna use his guilt to fuel the ritual then. Blade. No more destruction tabs. Come on. So many books. Spiderwebs.
You were never strong enough, Zamorak. I died because you were weak.
Praying to the moons won't save you, cat.
Interloper. Just more fuel for the ritual.
Zamorak failed. Again.
Ah, welcome back, little energy. I missed you so.
What's going on, Zamorak?
Zamorak always fails the ones who count on him the most.
Out of it. Snap out of it. Come on. Gotta go get some food.
Careful, Walker. You do not know the burden that Zamorak carries. The guilt Zamorak feels whenever he remembers those he failed.
You're gonna let Zamorak win, You gonna fail again?
How dare you say... No. No, you are right to chide Zamorak. This one let the necromancers wield his guilt against him. Never again. The scent of death and decay is stronger through that door. Go. Stop Zumog Foom. Zamarak will catch up.
Farewell.
You never know what you're missing till it's gone. I'm just glad to have that old bit of me back where it belongs. What say we go and find the rest?
Let's see what we can do.
You're a senile old fool, half-brother. How could you be so reckless? The dragons are your fault.
Your past will destroy
Who
you,
the hell would
Abner
follow
Thorn.
this shit?
Hey, Poppy. Thanks for the follow. They actually took Abner, though. Boom daddy time.
Get rid of that damn cloud!
Oh, that hits the spot. Did you know I used to be a High Chancellor? No, wait. No, that bit belongs to Abner.
Zumog Foom is stronger than I anticipated. Or perhaps my powers have degraded more than I realized. Either way, you arrived just in time. If I had to listen to my half-sister prattle on for an instant longer, I would have chewed my own arm off.
And how did you end up as part of the ritual?
Believe me, it wasn't my intent when I opened the portal. Foom used a siphoning ward of some sort. It redirected my spell and trapped me in that cloud of energy. They're using Cadwell's essence to power their ritual. It's rather ingenious, actually.
Mm-hmm. And you really thought the ghost that was the ghost of Alexia?
I really have no idea. Perhaps it was an echo pulled from my deepest, most morose memories. Perhaps not. While I recover my strength, head through the southern door, I sense a culmination of magic. Zumog Foom must be close to completing his ritual.
Everyone keeps on going after this guy solo. They're just like telling me, oh, go on ahead. Go on ahead. By yourself. I'll catch up. It's not like this is gonna end badly or anything.
Five Claw. This one doesn't have much time.
Got the Nalado.
Nalado should not be here. This one should be prowling the sand behind the stars and preparing for the next pounce, not lingering in this fetid tomb.
Why are you here, Nalado,
Zumog Foom called Nalado back. He planned to use her in a foul ritual, but dead or no, Nalado is still a soldier. His follower never stood a chance.
What?
This one sensed something. Decided to wait here a little longer.
So that's it? If you just wish hard enough and you're just dedicated enough as a soldier, you can kill whatever necromancer summons you back? Really? That's really weird. The Witcher was using Cadwell's energy. What happened to it?
Nalado thought the cloud of energy reminded her of the strange night adorned in cookware. This one thinks she absorbed the energy when she killed the necromancer and disrupted this part of the ritual.
Oh, can you return the energy to Cadwell?
Return it? Perhaps, though that will certainly shred this spirit form. No matter, Nalado no longer belongs in this realm. Tell Queen Carmira and Garashri that Nalado says farewell. Now, prepare yourself, strange knight. This belongs to you.
Rest easy, now, though. Just have a good night. How do you feel?
The cat captain, she sacrificed herself. For me. I don't know what to say. We need to hurry, my friend. Zumog Foom is almost finished, and I'm starting to find this whole looking through two sets of eyes thing to be quite disorienting.
They're all sitting here praying. Interesting.
You really think you can stop me? Neither you nor that bumbling corpse stand a chance!
Corpse? I'll have you know, I'm barely 1/4 cadaver on my mother's side.
Rise and two of you can't exist in the same reality, soul shriven! The stronger the betrayer becomes, the weaker you will grow!
Hey there, Fenixie.
Is mine, outsider! Let the essence of death flow free!
Damn. Necromancer v Necromancer, yeah, tell me about it. Especially on a lobby. Bringing my magic up. Ah.
Rise and destroy my minion!
Come on, Zumog. So many corpses. Oh, shit. You got big, didn't you?
It feels like I'm fading away. Oh, jolly good show. Of course, I planned to deal with the orc myself once my reanimation was complete. Now that I'm whole, I have a destiny to fulfill. So, cheerio.
Bastard. Well.
I always heard that introspection could be difficult. Meeting yourself. No one likes to discover that they were a tallow catch. Try not to hold it against me. Him and me, we're two sides of a dented coin.
Oh yeah, the bone dragon. If you had the Dragon Bone DLC though, you get to see a full one. You get to fight that one in a much more epic fight in a group dungeon. Cadwell, don't leave me.
I don't think the world can handle more than one Cadwell at a time. My essence, I feel it draining away.
No, Cadwell.
Strange as the end approaches, so does clarity. You will try to stop him for me, won't you?
What is he trying to do? He's trying to do, Cadwell.
Finish what I started a long, long time ago. I remember how we stopped the dragons. Kunzari and we tricked Count Gronti, used his own ambition against him, convinced him to place a portion of his power in Jode's core.
So how did that stop a dragon?
Count Gronti ordered his brothers to follow suit. Once weakened, we were able to trap them in the halls of Colossus. Then the betrayer, I killed Kunzari. I earned that name. I planned to steal the power, but Anequina's adepts...
Cadwell, stay with me.
I'm still here. Chimera, she looks like Anequina. So pretty. Anequina possessed a key to a special place. That's where I learned to use portals. Luckily, they cut off my head and dismembered me before I could reach Jode's core.
Cadwell, can you hear me?
I guess you have to chop him up again. Tell Chimera she has the key, and look after the little honor with good steed.
Oh, Cadwell, no. Cadwell doesn't feel too good. You met the Bone Daddy ultimate? Oh yes. So again, all along, Cadwell was the most important character in the Discataniorium. Have you found the drunk Alfake? I've got to find him. It sounds hilarious, though.
Anequina was a moon priest. Could that be the key to using the dragon horn?
The same notion occurred to me, Queen Chimera.
Wait, here comes Tarn and the others. Fiveclaw, talk to me.
Bad news.
I am happy to see you and the others, Fiveclaw, and I'm eager to hear what happened. Wait, where is Cadwell?
Cadwell faded away. We got to start Zomofum, but not before we reanimated the betrayer.
That does not bode well. The betrayer of Kunzari was a great hero who became a terrible villain. It took all the remaining champions and the moon priests of Anequina to stop him. But how does the betrayer's return help the dragons?
Cadwell began to remember. He said the betrayer seeks the special place to find Jode's core.
A special place? That does not give us a lot of information to go on, Fiveclaw. Did Cadwell tell you anything else before he disappeared?
Yes, he talked about the Nequina and the dragon's imprisonment. He said you possess the key.
The ancient legends. I have been studying them. They mention Jode's core, a vault of some kind. Kunzari tricked the demons into storing their power there, though now we know that the demons were dragons. A metaphor, yes? As for a key...
You really know what the Cadwell was talking about then? Hmm?
Everyone, meet in the royal study. I have something to show you.
And it's not her tits, unfortunately. I mean... I gotta start replacing stuff here. Yep, that's way out of date, way out of date. Yeah, I must well use that. Two Moon Temple? Have you found... What about in Two Moon Temple? Have you found him? Nope, I haven't been there. Here, I am a pervert, yes. You're almost as pervy as Raz. I am more pervy than Raz. The pervy Alfiq is how I'll be known.
Spoke of Anequina, one of Kunzari's champions. He mentioned a key. I think he meant my pendant.
Zamorak remembers. Your mother wore it before you. Does it have more than sentimental significance?
It hides me from magical detection. Mother would take my pendant in her hand and whisper, "When Kunzari smiled, Anequina asked the moons to move for him."
The Shadow Dance Temple ruins? Is that where the betrayer has gone?
I discovered as a young girl that the pendant and this ancient map interact in interesting ways.
Hooray! You get to see Sumakat. Oh, yay! Hey, new Phoenix.
I learned the stories of Kunzari from my mother. Did I
Sugar
tell you she
cat.
was a moon singer before she married my father? She said the pendant once belonged to Anequina. I am related to Anequina. Direct descendant, according to the moon priests.
The location is indicated on the map. What is this place?
An ancient ruin. The place was once the Shadow Dance Temple, but now it is nothing but tumbled stones. Still, Cadwell indicated the pendant was the key to finding the betrayer. What else do we have to go on?
You said your mother also told you that Anequina could make the moons move for Kunzari.
Yes, from Kunzari's story. He tricked the demons into giving him their power. Then Anequina moved the moons so he could store the power in Jode's core for safekeeping. Of course, now we know the demons of the story were actually the dragons.
Could that be what Cadwell is talking about then? Tell me the rest.
In their weakened state, Kunzari was able to trick the dragons and trap them in the halls of Colossus. But one of his companions betrayed him, stabbed him in the back, and went to the place of the Dark Dance to steal the demon power.
Oh, that sounds like the Shadow Dance ruins. So let's go investigate that, yes?
I think you are right, Five Claw. The betrayer must want to finish what he started in the ancient time. But the dragons also want that power. Are they working together? Either way, we need to get to the temple ruins.
Okay, where is the Shadow Dance ruins then?
As we saw on the map, the ruins lie in the foothills east of the Scar, between Orcrest and the town of Hakoshe. We will meet you there.
Chimera's waiting for you inside. If the dragon circling overhead spots us, I'll try to drive it off.
Zamorak will assist.
Yes, I'm sure your fists will make all the difference.
Zamorak will assist Tarn against the dragons. In the meantime, you should go inside. Queen Chimera is waiting for you.
Shouldn't you be defending her? Like, you're... Okay, whatever.
The dragons are definitely anxious about something. No sign of the betrayer, though. Go inside and help Chimera, but do it quickly. We're too exposed out here for my liking.
If there is more to this ancient temple, I do not see a way to access it. This is the right place. I can sense it. But nothing in this chamber looks like it can make the moons move, or open a path to Joan or Jode. What are we missing, Five Claw?
Cadwell said the pendant was the key.
And Riddlethar knows I have tried everything I can think of. I held it out, I presented it forcefully, I even shook it vigorously, but nothing happened. I do not know what else to do.
You said your mother would sometimes tell you, hold it and tell you stories. Maybe something she said?
My memories and the Kunzari stories, everything jumbles together. Too much research has crowded my mind. Wait, maybe... I remember one thing Mother used to say. Maybe if I repeat her words while I hold the pendant.
Do anything? Gonna hurt to try, right?
When a Nequina's blood calls, the shadow dance begins.
By the moons, you opened the path.
You go ahead. Zamorak and I will deal with the dragon outside. Somehow.
Moons watch over you. Come, Fiveclaw. Let us see where this leads.
What does it matter? The dragons can't get in through that door or this portal. The Shadow Dance Temple, the word she said was like Shadow Dance in it. Like, can I make that connection ahead of time? Had the Moon Priest become too dogmatic?
Beautiful. Why was this hidden for so long?
Possibly because it does something we don't want it to do?
Time to explore this place. I just picked up the scent. I think the betrayer is ahead of us.
How could he get here before us if he doesn't have the pendant?
You said the betrayer has the same ability to open portals as Cadwell. Such power means that few places are closed to him. Come, we must catch him before he finds whatever drew him here.
Alright, let's go.
This place has guardians, it seems, but they could not stop the betrayer. The betrayer sent. He came this way.
Let's find this one,
That relic. See what you can make of it, Fiveclaw.
What are you doing?
The spirits awakened. The temple recognized me. I am becoming attuned.
Attuned to what?
That relic. It is connected to the lunar lattice. When you touched it, something spoke to me. I am becoming attuned. Help me find the remaining lattice relics and complete my attunement. It is the only way to stop the betrayer and the dragons.
And what do you mean attuned?
The moon priests that served this temple, they were attuned to the lattice and the hidden paths. They could move the moons and dance through the shadows. The betrayer was attuned in the ancient past. I think that is why Cadwell can use portals.
What do you mean by attuned?
The temple, the lattice, they recognized a Nequina's blood and sang to me. It all makes sense now. A Nequina moved the moon so Kunzari could reach Jode's core. The betrayer wants to do the same for the dragons.
How could the betrayer move the moons?
You must listen more closely, Fiveclaw. The betrayer is attuned. When he reaches the temple sanctuary, he will activate the moon gate apparatus and put the moons in motion. I need to finish my attunement before that happens.
Why is everything all sparkly? Like you wouldn't know that unless you went in first person.
Please. Sir Cadwell, you're part of Kunzari's Krajun. Why are you doing this?
I want what Kunzari hid away, and I need to move the moons to reach it. If a few cats must die along the way, what of it?
You're insane.
You talk to your new god like that? Manners!
The temple. It shows us how the betrayer became attuned. Another temple relic. Activate it for me, Five Claw. The temple relic, Five Claw. Activate it so the process of attunement can continue.
What were those images, The ones where the betrayer is the moon priest.
The temple showed us the ancient past. After the betrayer killed Kunzari and came to this holy place, he killed the moon priest to force his attunement. The voices of Joan and Jode grow dim. Activate the relic now, please.
And you can't activate it yourself then,
I need to do this properly. When Anequina performed her attunement, Kunzari accompanied her and activated the relics. The temple identifies me as Anequina, so you must be Kunzari.
So you saw this pass, but where's the real one?
Somewhere ahead of us, on his way to the temple sanctuary to make the moons move. I need to finish my attunement before we face him. So, please, Five Claw, let us get on with it.
Alright, alright.
I understand. Moving the moons causes an eclipse. That opens the way to Jode's core. The betrayer attuned himself and hoped to align the moons as Anequina did. But the moon priests and the remaining champions stopped him. Now I see how he planned to do it. It is so simple. Hurry, we have one more relic to activate.
How do you know all this,
The attunement process. Through it, I can hear the moon sing. And I hear another voice. It feels like a part of me. I hear Anequina, who cries for the innocent blood the betrayer spilled so long ago. We cannot let him open the way.
Why did the betrayer turn on the Kunzari and the champions?
The betrayer was always more interested in glory and power than being a true hero. The prize waiting in Jode's core was too much to ignore. He murdered Kunzari and attuned himself so he could move the moons and walk the secret paths.
Little creepy.
It's almost a shame how Anequina's faithful keep throwing themselves at my blade. Almost.
You'd like to sneak. Oh, there we go. I didn't notice how good they did the animations in this in first person.
The final Activate it, please.
Let's talk a little bit.
Activate the final relic Five Claw, and my attunement will be complete. Then, no matter what else happens, we will have a chance to stop the betrayer and the dragons.
And are you sure this is wise?
I can hear the moon sing, my friend. Once the attunement process is complete, I will be able to move the moons like Anequina and walk the secret paths like Cadwell. We need those abilities to save Elsweyr.
Is the new expansion worth getting? I definitely think so. Liking the story, liking the Necromancer. If you're looking to get it cheaper and you're on PC, probably greenmangaming.com. If you're looking on console, I don't know any place that sells it cheaper. That's probably not a good sign.
Right now, we need to reach the temple sanctuary. I think I understand. Not only do I hear the moon sing, but I hear my ancestor, Anequina. The very walls echo with her memories. Good ones, bad ones, like the actions of the betrayer. They tell me we must seek the temple sanctuary to stop him.
So you're attuned to the lunar lattice now,
The attunement is complete. I feel a deeper connection now to Anequina and my other ancestors. Like I am part of the ancient rituals of the Shadow Dance. For the first time since the death of my parents, it feels like I have a family again.
Your PC? Ah, you can get it then. So what now?
We must go to the temple sanctuary. If the betrayer has not yet started the moons to move, then we stop him. If he has, then we find out how I set them back on their normal course. We are nowhere near the time of the next natural eclipse.
Alright, let's go. Not go near those guys.
Wait, my friend. Let us talk before we confront the betrayer.
You've been telling me to hurry up the entire time, and now you're like, no, wait, we gotta talk.
The ancient memories become clearer in my mind with every passing moment. We follow the same path as the heroes of legend. Kunzari, Anequina, the betrayer, they all walked these steps to reach Jode's core.
Alright, tell me everything the attuned memories have shown you then,
I see the truth of the myths and legends. Kunzari tricked Calcrontid into storing the might of the dragons in Jode's core. Then, the heroes of the Krajun lured them into the halls of Colossus and sealed the doors.
So that, right. And then the betrayer stabbed Kunzari in the back,
Yes. He murdered Kunzari and then came to this temple to gain the power to move the moons and open the way to Jode's core. You see, the path only appears at the moon gate of Anequina when the moons are aligned, as in an eclipse.
And the moon priest stopped the betrayer then,
True. But many died before they lopped off his head. The betrayer was the greatest warrior of his day. If it comes to a battle, it will not be an easy one. There is an apparatus in the sanctuary, linked to the larger moon gate. That is what we seek.
CD Keys has it for 25. If you trust CD Keys, I can't really say I trust. I don't know. You can go ahead with something like G2A or some of the gray market sites. The only issue is that if you get a bad key, that's kind of the trade-off, right? You could always get the what do you call it, the insurance, quote unquote, but that may or may not work. Alright, well, you deal with the apparatus, I'll take care of the betrayer then,
We are about to enter the place where the betrayer faced his greatest failure. where he died at the hands of the remaining heroes and moon priests. We must make sure history repeats itself.
You have any advice?
The shade of Anequina darkens with rage whenever I think about him. Even before his betrayal, she detested the man. He was vain, proud, a great sword fighter, but full of ego and hubris. Perhaps that is his weakness, his pride.
Interesting. PayPal? Yeah, I think I work with something. You gotta work with PayPal. I just know Green Man Gaming is a trusted retailer. CD keys and G2A sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I think more times it works, though.
Too late, fools! The eclipse has started. I'm going to share the power with the dragons. Magnanimous, don't you think?
I gotta share it with the dragons.
Yeah, let me open wide.
Damn, can't... I guess block it, I guess?
Chew on these lovely keepsakes, don't. Yeah, let me open wide the path to oblivion. I can strike from any direction. Chew on these lovely keepsakes, don't. Yeah, let me open wide the path to oblivion.
God damn it, Cadwell, you hurt.
My portals can... Chew on these lovely keepsakes, don't. Yeah, let me open wide the path to oblivion. Do my portals confuse you? Good!
Something is wrong. I cannot stop the eclipse.
Going on.
The betrayer did something to the apparatus. The moons cannot hear my plea.
So you cannot stop the eclipse then? Hmm?
No. The betrayer has set the moons in motion, and they will not answer to my song. There is nothing to stop the dragons from using the moon gate of Anequina to reach Jode's core.
So Elsweyr's doomed then, huh?
Not yet. This apparatus moves the moons, but the moon gate of Anequina creates the portal to Jode's core. Luckily, I sent forces there. Anequina's memories show me how she once used a dragon.
You see how that was again?
The betrayer did something. No, not yet. This apparatus moves the moons, but the moon gate of Anequina creates the portal to Jode's core. Luckily, I sent forces there to defend it from the dragons. We will join them. But first, the memories tell me we have one more task here.
Okay, what do we need to do then?
Anequina's memories show me how she once used the dragon horn. The combat dragon horn you gave me. It needs to be energized, have its power restored. Activate the nearby temple relic, and I will charge the dragon horn.
Alright, this one will charge the relic then. Oh, this one?
Anequina, Cadwell, John and Jones. All of it into the dragon horn.
A dip in cold hard is refreshing, pleasant, and I'm fit as a fig tree. Now, where's the evil me?
You're back again.
Where is the fiend? Let me at him. I returned as soon as I could to help you give the betrayer a good thrashing.
He's destroyed now. What about you?
I feel tip-top, I must say. I thought it was the cozy confines of my beloved Cold Harbor. But I suppose it has more to do with the destruction of my other half. Well, good show. The world is saved.
Not exactly. The betrayer set the moons in motion, and when they're aligned, the dragons can reach the core.
That doesn't sound good. Let me think. If I concentrate, I can recall what was going through my despicable other self's mind. He wanted to make sure no one could stop the path from opening. He promised the dragons.
Has to be some way to stop it, though.
I'm afraid not, at least not from here. He did something to the apparatus. It can't be used again. Chimera might be able to separate the moons, but she'd need to do it at the moon gate. She looks a little peaked, though, doesn't she?
We need to get back to Rimmon then,
I am all right. Cadwell, can we use your portal to return to Rimmon?
Of course, Chimera. It's ready.
Oh, I want to touch Aqua one last time.
I feel like 1,000 pieces of gold. Just delightful. But poor Chimera, she appears to have the weight of a mammoth on her shoulders. You should talk to her.
Honor.
The eclipse approaches, and with it the opening of the moon gate of Anequina. We have a short amount of time before the way to Jode's core appears. At least I am attuned, and I was able to charge the dragon horn.
What do we do now, Chimera?
Gareshri has already gone to the moon gate of Anequina to take charge of the forces there. We will join him shortly. Thank you for helping with my attunement, Fiveclaw. With you and my ancestors beside me, we will find a way to stop the dragons. We stopped the betrayer, but not before he set the moons in motion. Soon they will align. When the eclipse occurs, the moon gate of Anequina will open and grant access to Jode's core, which is exactly what the dragons desire.
Well, how much time do we have, Edit achievements. Good.
Some, but not a lot. Luckily, we anticipated the connection to the moon gate and sent Gareshri ahead with whatever forces we could spare, which was not as much as I would like. I just wish we had something else to fall back on.
The dragon horn?
The combat Dragonhorn is charged, but we still do not know its full capabilities. We must not waste its energy, so we will save it until absolutely necessary. We should make our way to the Moongate now. Tell our companions, it is time.
Alright, let's get to allies.
Our companions left the palace to wander Rimmon and consider what is to come. Find Abner Tarn, Zamorak, and Prefect Kalo. Cadwell too, if he is still around. I would like them to join us at the Moongate, but will understand if they decide not to.
What actually happened to you at the Shadow Temple here?
I can only tell you what I experienced. I became one with the temple, with all its memories and past experiences. I connected with my bloodline, with the first Anequina herself. I was attuned.
And what does that mean,
I underwent the process of attunement, the same as Anequina and the moon priests of the temple, the same as Cadwell. I know how to make the moons move, provided we find a working lunar lattice apparatus.
So you can open portals like Cadwell now, too.
Some of the stories about Anequina speak of her teleporting from place to place. I see something about portals, but it does not make much sense. Perhaps when I have had 1,000 years to practice, I will be as competent as Cadwell, yes?
So where is the Moongate?
The ancient structure rises out of the jungle far to the southwest. To think, a place known primarily as a pilgrimage stop and historical curiosity may turn out to be the site of Elsweyr's most crucial battle yet.
Tell me more about it.
The Moongates are among the oldest ruins in Elsweyr. Of the few sites we know of, the Anequina ruin is the most well-preserved. Moon priests consider it sacred. The Riddlethar ties it to the lattice. The rest of us, we see a pile of old rocks.
Interesting.